36 and 9, 9 Iota of Luck, 18 and 7, 10 Curry Bay, $632, 11 Miss Balhana, 33 and 6, number 12 Misty Heights, 44 and 12, 13 Oil Can Annie, 28 and 6, 14 Shocks by 42.30, and 15 Sweet City Sue, $923. Favourite is 2, tips 2, 3, 14, just about set at Eagle Farm.
To pull the stalls from the course proper as soon as they jump away. Karadama moves in. They're set. Ready for the derby. Starter going to the platform.
Right on now, come on.
Racing. My Special Scorpio, one of the first to leave the gates over on the inside. County Tyrone began nicely. Keys began okay. Deuxième, Leicester Thunderwing is showing good speed in the centre. The Bandit from the outside. Miss Bustles is a little bit deep in the early stages. There goes Oliver up into fifth position on Gal Roof. She's just off the pace as they go to the winning post the first time. Mustagle next on the outside of Super Imprint. Followed by Distinctly Secret. He's midfield. He's three deep at the moment on the outside of Super Imprint. And County Tyrone on the rails. Telson, Katsitas looking to slot in a little bit closer to the inside. Cabin Fever getting back with Republic. Dutch Harry's well back. Casimir second last. Prince of War whipped them in. Miss Bustle goes to the front. Schofield had no hesitation in taking the filly to the front. They're at the 1600 metre point and she's striding away to lead by 3 lengths now. Peladama running second. Third over on the rails is Deuxième, given a beautiful run. Followed then on the inside by Leicester Thunderwing. And fifth, the outside is the Bandit. A break of 2 to Gelreef. She is about 6 lengths off the leader. My Special Scorpio is next on the inside of Mustagle. 1 to Keys. 1 to Distinctly Secret. He's having a wide run. He's still 3 deep. He's outside of Keys, the middle, and County Tyrone on the rails. 1 to Super Imprint. Cabin Fever. Followed by Telson. Dutch Harry, Republic. Then Casimir. He is back second last. He'd be 20 lengths off the leader. And Prince of War is last of all. Miss Bustle's in front. They're going to the 1,000. Miss Bustle leads the Derby field by 2 lengths on Deuxième. Peladama is a half length away third. Fourth over on the inside is Leicester Thunderwing, followed by the Bandit, My Special Scorpio. Gal Roof is doing it nicely at the moment. She's in the middle. She's in 6th position. She's about 5 lengths off the leader now. He's just starting to improve on her. Keys is next on the outside of County Tyrone. Distinctly Secret starting to go forward. He'll follow up behind Keys and Mustagle as they come to the corner. Over on the rails is Cabin Fever, followed by Super Imprint. Telson is a long way back in company there with Republic. Well back to Dutch Harry, Casimir, and Prince of War is last of all. It's a packing field in the Derby as they come to the corner. Miss Bustle is taken on by Peladama. Dashing up is Leicester Thunderwing on the outside. Gal Roof, she's there at the right time if she's good enough. She's about to unleash her sprint. Distinctly Secret is pulled to the outside and Keys is trying to go with him. Gal Roof sprinted to the front. 250 metres to go. She got away from Miss Bustle. Distinctly Secret is trying hard on the outside and County Tyrone is coming through in the centre with a strong run. He is finishing brilliantly now. He's after the filly. County Tyrone went to Gal Roof. County Tyrone hits the lead and pulls away to win the Derby by a neck. It's County Tyrone first, Gal Roof second, Miss Bustle kicked for third, Distinctly Secret and a Fado for fourth with Leicester Thunderwing. Followed by Telson and then Republic. Keys. Deuxième, the next one home. Cabin Fever, Super Imprint. Well back in the field, Dutch Harry, Prince of War, the Bandit, Mustagle, My Special Scorpio, Peladama and Casimir.
Number 8, County Tyrone for Corey Brown, $11.80 and $3.10. 18 Galaroof second, $1.80. 17 Miss Bustle will run third and pay $5.40 a place.
Reckway Newcastle.
Wait for numbers. Number 8 has won the Derby, County Tyrone, in the green and orange colours of Ireland. County Tyrone first. Trained by Max Lees at Broadmeadow. Bred by Emirates. A son of Dane Wynn. Dane Wynn couldn't win a Derby himself. It was a good thing.
We'll have to leave it. They're moving in at Belmont. Margins Newcastle with weight. 3/4 each way. 122.67. Sectional 36.39. Quinella Eagle Farm 27.70. Exacta 59.10. Trifecta 8.18.17. $1,428. The extra double 5 Flying Sparks and 8 County Tyrone 127.60. Special div 8.10. And wait the 4th number, getting set Belmont.
Support here in the last few moments.
Well, yes, he's very happy indeed. Congratulations,
Thanks
mate.
very much, Graham.
I tell you what, were you confident going into that race?
I was. I thought he had a real good chance in the race, yeah.
And were you happy in the run?
Yeah, he rode him a beautiful race. Yeah, he couldn't have asked for a better ride than that.
What did you think? Gal Roof was really looking the goods, I must say, coming around the home turn when you ambled up on the outside, went to the lead, but you could see him getting in.
Well, I knew he'd get the journey because it's all he's ever showed, you know, that he wanted ground. He's won his last 3 starts now.
Yeah.
The only day he got beat was Canterbury. Won the start before that.
That's
so.
right. And there were no flukes in Sydney, obviously.
No, well, he won a welter the other day and he beat a pretty good horse. So.
From the time that you had him, your first galloped him, you always think you had something out of the box here?
He got beat by 30 lengths one day at Gosford.
Really?
About his 3rd start, but he was a horse that just always wanted ground, you know.
Yeah.
He's out of a staying mare and by Dane win, so yeah.
That was a very authoritative win there.
It was a good win. I think when the horse has a break now and comes back, he'll make a good stayer next year.
Okay, so back for the spring?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Congratulations. Nice to see in the winner's circle in a big race in a Group 1.
That's lovely. Thanks.
Good on you, Maxie.
Thanks, Graham.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Okay, there he is. He's very happy, very cosy too, surrounded by all the media. And I got to tell you, and I remember Alan saying something about this on the preview this morning. He was giving it a big rap.
Graham, I'm pretty thick, you know. I was at the track the other morning and Maxie came up to say hello to me and I said, what are you here for, Max? I'd never given it a thought. He said, I got one in the Derby, so I think it'll go all right too. And I said, there you go. But look, full credit to Maxie Lees, and he's always got a good horse in his stable and always knows where to place him, you know.
Take nothing away from the winner. Distinctly Secret's run was huge. Never better than 3 wide and kept coming and coming. Gal Roof, she really looked the goods as they turned the corner, but he just didn't quite get the mile and a half as good as the others. Nonetheless, it was a pretty good performance.
Well, all in all, it was a very good derby, Graham.
Oh, you can't take anything away from the winner.
No.
And he's pretty excited, and he's got right to be, and he's a very smart trainer, Maxie Elise. And when he gets excited and says the things about things like what he said about County Tyrone, you've really got to take note of them, haven't you?
We'll be looking for the spring for him.
We certainly will.
Graham.
Okay. All right, so there you have it. One of the Group 1s, another of the Group 1s yet to come. The Group 1 Amy Stradbroke. More on that in just a few moments' time. But Jono, Max Lees trains the winner of the Queensland Derby. Corey Brown is aboard. Corey, we're trying to grab Corey. If you can just bear with us, you'll just check there's some details at Cheltenham, where Shocks is the favourite for the next race. And that race is coming in about 2 minutes' time. I'm just trying to get the margins. A short neck by a half length. And we'll get the time for you shortly. And of course, we've got to have confirmation of weight. But there it is. And Corey Brown is just weighing in. And he's won Group 1s on referral. What else? Camino Rose, didn't he win a Group 1 on that as well? Corey Brown, he did, yep. So this would be, what, his 3rd? I'm not too sure now. Sydney Cup, didn't you? That's right, Sydney Cup, Mr. Pruden. Yeah, Corey, we can grab you for congratulations, mate.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Now, how was that?
Oh, mate, it was super. I had the best run. They went fairly quick early and I was probably 10th back in on the fence. About the half mile, they started to fan off a bit and I got a lucky run up right in behind the leaders. I was following Rodney Quinn and I was just hoping he'd stay on the fence because he didn't seem to be going anywhere, but he popped off and I had to track up on the fence and just ride for a bit of luck, but the luck come. I shunted one out of the road and he hit the line good. I went to hit him a couple of times at about the 100 and every time I hit him he'd half lie down, so I just kept him going hands and heels and he won well.
Coming around the home turn, you knew you were going to be in it.
Oh, mate, all I needed was a bit of luck. Like I said, I raced up in behind the leaders on the fence and I just needed something to fan and so I could get through. But, yeah, I just pushed one out of the road and he rocketed through. It was good.
That was a solid staying performance, wasn't it?
Mate, he done well. He'll run 2 mile for sure. Like, he's so relaxed and cold and just his turn of foot's quite good for a big horse. He's done well.
I haven't seen Maxie that excited for so long. He's got every reason to be, hasn't he, when you see what happened there?
Yeah, no, it was good. Good to see him win.
How many Group 1s is that for you now?
It takes me to 5.
5?
Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
Thanks to Darren back in Sydney. Good on you, Daz.
Good on you, Corey. There he is. Corey Brown. Of course, that battle in Sydney will continue when he gets back there. But he's 2 big races he's won up over at the Carnival up here. He won a big race here about 2 weeks ago, one for John Hawkes. I can't think what it was. Lord something. Lord Denning or something, yes. Right. So it's been worthwhile coming up here for Corey Brown. But more to the point, he's taken out the Group 1 Queensland Derby.
It's just marvellous, Graham, how he had all the luck. He got through all the runs and, of course, Distinctly Secret had all the bad luck.
The highs and lows, the ups and downs of this wonderful industry of ours, as you know.
Patience.
Okay. Right, moving into Cheltenham. John?
Find out just how much potential this filly has got. A lot of people have got raps on Hepton Stall. She's had only 6 starts. She's won 4 of them and just keeps on doing enough to win. She's by Octagonal out of a Twigmoss mare called Pretense and is ridden today by Darren Beedman, who hasn't yet been able to win a race. So he leads by 1.5 wins over Corey Brown and Chris Muntz. Let's see how he goes here on Hepton Stall as we join Ian Craig at Randwick.
Thanks, John. This is the Honda Civic Plate 1400 under welter conditions, and the favourite is Hepton Stall number 3. She's 230 and 130. The best backed against her on track is number 2, Race the Ace, who on the tote is the second favourite there at 540 and 190. Hepton Stall, a 3-year-old filly, and her 10 rivals are all older and all geldings as they move into the gates. First up to line here is Sir Avalanche. Previous race of the day was won by Ancient Song, number 5. Beat Calming 1 and 12K Power. Right to Chris, and repeating Hepton Stall 230-120, favourite on track as well. Best backed to beat her Race the Ace. Interesting, isn't it, that she's the only filly in the field. She's the firm favourite, and her 10 rivals are all older and are all geldings. There she is walking in now, Hepton Stall. Can Darren win his first race of the day? Great win by Corey Brown on the Maxley's Train County Tyrone and the Queensland Derby. Now we've got Race the Ace to move up with Thorns. Thorns, of course, stablemate of Hepton Stall. Justin Sheehan aboard Thorns in the All Cerise jacket. Winners today: Ancient Song, Stormcat Academy, Johnny Reb, Powder Burn, Gasconade and Telescopic. Thorns being led round by one of the gatemen and is getting a little closer to the stalls now. Miners Union down from the Gold Coast scored well here at the meeting here a couple of weeks ago. Brent Stanley riding Miners Union today, as Daryl McClellan, of course, is in Brisbane. Now Race the Ace is the horse that we require to move in. Is the jock thinking about dismounting or not? Len Beasley is the postilion here. No, he's staying aboard as Race the Ace comes forward now, almost, but decides no. In the familiar Graham map colours, white with the brown star, yellow sleeves and yellow cap. A lot of horses racing Graham. I'll get Race the Ace this time. Nice stamp of horse. He's in, and we're all ready to see them start in the Honda Civic Plate. Bar Thorns, who was down the track a little, I thought, no, has Race the Ace beaten them? Yes, I think he has. I don't think they're able to get the gate closed. And Lenny has dismounted now from Race the Ace. He can be a problem, this fella, Race the Ace. He's got a lot of ability, but he can be more times than not his own worst enemy. And again, I think he's there. Whether they've been able to securely lock him up, well, time will tell. Here's Thorns moving forward now. And the starter's coming down towards his stand to let them go. A group of interested spectators adjacent to the starter's aluminium ladder. Hepton Stall's been behaving herself well. Ready now. No, Race the Ace still a problem. Steady boy. Off. Miners Union slow. Salem's Tip didn't jump all that quickly, and the Queen Bee and Galloper Sir Avalanche bounced out in front of Hepton Stall. Trillion Delight got out well, followed by He's on Fire, little more than a length's gap then to King Win, followed by Sea Jester, then Miners Union, followed closely by Thorns wider out, then Race the 8, Salem's Tip, and Absolute in the field is Forest Magic. They're stringing out now, racing onto the course proper, and Sir Avalanche from Trillion Delight. 3 or 4 lengths to Hepton Stall, about 2.5 to He's on Fire and King Win, followed by Sea Jester, Miners Union, Race the Ace off the track, Thorns, and Salem's Tip on the outside of Forest Magic, the last pair. Sir Avalanche at the 700 leads comfortably, 2 lengths on Trillion Delight. 3.5 further back is Hepton Stall, a length to He's on Fire. 2 to Sea Jester, followed on the inside Miners Union, and then King Win, Thorns, Race the Ace from Forest Magic, and Salem's Tip being set alight as they come to the corner, and Sir Avalanche a length and a half clear. Second posse is the roughy Trillion Delight. Beatman calling a upon Hepton Stall. He's on fire, locked away. Then Old Sea Jester, Miners Union, Thorns and wider out is Salem's Tip. Hepton Stall would need to get a spurt on, and Beedman's had to pull the whip on the filly at the 200 by G.O. Sir Avalanche is giving some cheek. Sir Avalanche is about 2.5 lengths clear. Thorns wider out is Race the Ace, but Sir Avalanche in front. Race the Ace is giving away too big a start, and it's Sir Avalanche from Race the Ace and Sea Jester. Fourth was Thorns, and then came the head of the others. He's on fire, Miners Union, followed by Trillion Delight. Hepton Stall didn't go on. It's been a disaster for Darren today. And then Forest Magic and Salem's Tip at Absolute King win.
Well, he's a rising 9-year-old, Sir Avalanche, by Mighty Avalanche. He's out of a mare by Double Century. He's trained at Queanbeyan by J.W. Van Duren and claiming 2 kilos for Scott Pollard, and he ran them off their feet. Sir Avalanche, 11.70 and 3.40. Race the Ace, 2.10. Sea Jester, 6.50. Numbers 5, 2, 9, and the first horse beaten, Hepton Stall. Flemington update on race 7. 4 minutes away. Prince Ben Barra, $11. Oregon Seal, $3.50. It's Contagious, $10. Sandbelt, $7.40. Summer Rule, $14. Vitelli, $29. Enthus, $7.60. As You Would, $21. 201,000 in the pool. Bold Impulse, $13. Camargo, $67. Firestarter, $48. Kilonewtons, 215, Lynx, 111, Paradiddle, 840, Plumbing Plus, 43, and The Doctor's Son, 74. Nothing on page 3, only scratchings. Okay, Alf's numbers are 4, 2, 6 and 7.
The next event is timed for 3:57. 1 Atomic Lad, 28 and 6. 2 Our Eeyore, 682.40. 3 Iron Cross, 290, 150. 4 2 Smoke and Barrel, 730, 160. 5 Big Doug, 14 and 3. 7 is 90 Night, 7 Even, 188 Mandinga, 17 3. 10 Midnight Carols, 410, 170.
He just dropped out of it, and away quickly is Firestarter with As You Would, and also Bold Impulse on the inside, which leads. On settling down fourth is Paradiddle, followed by The Doctor's Son. It's Contagious now as Satellite early in the race, followed by Oregon Seal, settling about 7th on the outside of Camargo. A further 2 lengths to Sandbell, followed by Plumbing Plus. Then Prince Ben Barra, Summer Rule. Back on the fence came Enthus, a break of 2 lengths to Lynx, followed by Vitelli. And 2 lengths away, Kilonewtons, who dropped out the last. At the 1400, Firestarter went to the front by a length and a half to As You Would. Third, Bold Impulse. Fourth is Paradiddle. Fifth in the centre, It's Contagious. Around them now, followed by Camargo. A length away, Oregon Seal. She's racing pretty handy, followed by Plumbing Plus. The outside is Sandbelt, followed by The Doctor's Son. A length away, Summer Rule, followed by Prince Ben Barra. Well back as they work down the side towards the 950 is Enthus. A further 4 lengths away, 2 lengths followed by Vitelli, and 4 lengths away back of the tail is Kilonewtons. Up towards the turn at the 850, it's narrowly in front, Firestarter. A neck away on the outside too, As You Would. It's Contagious, having little luck on the outside third, followed by Paradiddle. And back on the inside came Bold Impulse approaching the turn. 2 lengths to Plumbing Plus. Pulled to the outside now is Sandbelt. Ahead of it now Oregon Seal, followed by Summer Rule. Well back is The Doctor's Son, followed by Vitelli, Enthus. In behind them came Prince Ben Barra. He is well back, and he is the widest runner at the top of the straight towards the 450. Quickly, As You Would reach the lead. Firestarter look gone. 2 lengths away, Bold Impulse getting out. Oregon Seal dropped a bit when they quickened up, followed by Prince Ben Barra. Down towards the 300 though. As You Would kick clear over 2 lengths. Prince Ben Barra out wide is getting out with Bold Impulse, and here is Enthus getting a run. Then Oregon Seal down towards 150. Enthus reached the lead from As You Would. Then Bold Impulse followed by Oregon Seal, but Enthus pinched a break. Look home, it is. Enthus is coming away and wins easily. Enthus wins by 2 1/4. Bold Impulse second, As You Would third. Close up Prince Ben Barra, Oregon Seal, then Plumbing Plus, followed by Sandbelt, then Lynx, Summer Rule, Vitelli, well back Camargo, It's Contagious, The Doctor's Son, Paradiddle, and the last 2 in, Kilonewtons, and last Firestarter.
7 Enthus, 640, 240 for second. Number 9 Bold Impulse, 370. 8 As You Would third, $4.40.
Gold Coast 10.64, race 7. Sleek Ali, 11.20 the win. 340 a place. Number 6 Black Top, 324 Sierra third, 180 Quinella, 53.40. Exacta 153.30. The trifecta 516.60. It was a half each way. Asked at Flemington 7, 9 and 8. Enthuse 640, 249. Bold Impulse 378 as you would. 440 Quinella $50.50. Exacta 84.60. 798 trifecta 739.10. And the first 4 to come. About to move into Toowoomba.
Updating the Stradbroke, 1 Falvalon 690, 320, 2 Shower Heart 13 and 4, 3 Crawl 22 and 6, 4 Lord Essex 620, 270, 5 Make Mine Magic 880, 250, 6 Corrail Boy 490, 260, 7 Diamond Dane 26 and 6, 8 Fawadi 34 and 9, number 9 Kingsgate 31 and 8, 10 Scenic Peak 21 and 5, 11 King Lotto 63 and 12. 12 is Super Impressive, 106 and 25. 13 Susie Gray, 24 and 5. 14 Gabfest, 52 and 14. 15 Maitland Gold, 10 and 280. 16 Libidinius, 40 and 9. 17 Perno, 14 and 5. 18 Sidishire, 281 and 54. 19 Malagra Miss, 296 and 60. 20 Princess Clang, 109 and 22. The favourite is 6. The tips in the Stradbroke, 10, 2, 6 and 1.
Now the first 4 Flemington on 7981, $4,830.30. On the track at Eagle Farm, Toowoomba, they're getting set the first with Master Cameron.
It's about the winner there, number 2, our Eeyore, 4 even, 170, 3 Iron Cross, 150, 8 Mandika to pay $3.80. Cheltenham, we got down to number 12, Kedron, 13 and 4, 13 Lubnan, 53 and 12, 14 Lawatto, 25 and 7, number 15, Pure Spark, 42 and 11, 16 Skiatica, 11 and 3, 17 Trimaha, 23 and 6. The bottom one is Vertex, 136 and 37. The tips are 1, 3, 5 and 10.
Correct weight Gold Coast margins. Flemington race 7, 2 1/4 a half, 2.286, whilst Toowoomba the first on 172, 1 1/4 a short neck, the time 54.49. They're loading for the Stradbroke, and the favourite is Corrail Boy, 5.30 the win, 2.70 a place. Second pick is for Lord Essex, 6.20, 2.50. Falvalon, 6.30, 2.50 on course. A late move for Make Mine Magic.
This long weekend, whether it's rain, hail or shine, make sure your home is windy. Enjoy a bottle of wine from the De Bortoli Windy Peak range, and this weekend will be memorable. For white lovers, try Windy Peak Chardonnay. And always remember, share a De Bortoli shortly.
Ahead of Brisbane, Newcastle Toast.
2387, 2 our Eeyore, $4 170, 3 Iron Cross 150, 8 Mandinka 380, Quinella 720, Exacta 1690, Trifecta 188.60. First 4, 2, 3, 8 and 7, $646.60. A length and a half, 144.05, 36.72. The last 600 metres on race 7.
Great starting point, the 1400. We use a kick out on it. They line the stalls up on the outside fence. A rail guides them down to the permanent running rail. And the starter, Mr. Shuck, is going to the platform as Crawl goes in. Shower Hearts, the last to load. We're close to a start in the Amy Stradbroke. Shower Heart hesitates at the last moment. Pulls away. Nicolette courting on a couple of attendants. They bring him up again. In he goes. And now they're set. One of the great races of the Australian turf. We think in Queensland, the greatest sprint. Set. Racing in the Stradbroke near the inside. Lord Essex bounced in front, led them a length. Libidinius is going quickly shortly after the start. Princess Clang and Fawadi fast away. Make Mine Magic began nicely, dropping into 5th on the inside. Corrail Boy, Diamond Dane pressing forward in the early part. King Lotto's caught a little bit wide. In the centre there is City Shy. Next on the rails is Scenic Peak, Maitland Gold right behind him. Kingsgate is deep. Malagra Miss is getting back. Falvalon is a long way back. He is in the second half of the field. Super Impressive is just behind him. Then Susie Gray. Gabfest, Shower Heart is second last, and Crawls last of all. Coming down the side now, 750 metres left to go. King Lotto went quickly on the outside. He's gone to the front from Libidinius. Princess Clang is ahead away third, followed by Fawadi. Lord Essex is next on the inside of Diamond Dane. 1 Corrail Boy, followed by Make Mine Magic, just caught up in traffic. Scenic Peak and Perno on the outside, followed by Malagra Miss going forward. West Falvalon is still a long way back. Shower Heart still a long way back. He's going to ride him for luck over on the inside. They're in the straight now in the Stradbroke. And the leader, it's King Lotto just in front of Princess Clang, who's coming after him. Fawadi Fuadi with a big run on the outside. Kingsgate is still there. Perno's coming after them on the outside, followed by Make Mine Magic. King Lotto is still the leader. Princess Clang, Fuadi, Kingsgate. Here comes Show a Heart with a big run, and Falvalon is finishing brilliantly. Show a Heart, Falvalon. Show a Heart, Falvalon. Show a Heart. Show a Heart's won the Stradbroke from Falvalon. In third place, Kingsgate, and fourth, Make Mine Magic, then King Lotto, followed in by Fuadi, Princess Clang, and Scenic Peak Perno. Further back came Super Impressive. The next one over the line, Malagra Miss. Pulling up quickly is Susie Gray. Well back, Gabfest and Crawl, then Maitland Gold, City Shy, Libidinius, who was one of the last over the line.
He'll go out a winner. Show a Heart retired after today. $14 for the win, $4.50 for the place. One Falvalon, $2.60 for third. Number 9 Kingsgate, a dividend of $8.90.
Number 2, Show a Heart, has won the Stradbroke. The two great Queenslanders fighting it out. Show a Heart has beaten Falvalon in a photo. What a race. What a finish. How are the Queenslanders today? Show a Heart first, Falvalon second. They've reversed the Stradbroke, the 10,000 result. They've reversed it. Barry Miller has won his Stradbroke today. He's on swan song, Show a Heart. He goes out a Group 1 winner in the greatest sprint race in the country. Now, let's give him a rap when he comes back. Let's give Show a Heart a round of applause when he comes back. 2-1-9-5 confirmed on the Stradbroke. What about the blistering performance of Show a Heart and Falvalon down the outside at the end? Falvalon and Show a Heart started their runs together. We were surprised when Falvalon got back. We weren't that surprised when Show a Heart got back. They put in their runs together right down the outside. Here's Danny Nikolic. He's...
Now we have correct way to Newcastle and correct way to Toowoomba. 2 Show a Heart, 14 a win, $4.50 a place. 1 Falvalon, $2.60. 9 Kingsgate, $8.90. Quinella, $37.80. Exacta, $99. Trifecta, $2,987.70. The first 4, 2, 1, 9 and 5. 43,701.20. They're loading Perth, race 4, the favourite, the right money.
Of course, to see him slice through, Graham, as soon as I saw his baldy face poke into the gap there, I knew he was going to win. He was going so strong. And that Brett Preble, he'll take a run anywhere.
Yeah, we might see if we can get Danny Bagua, but I would say that would be... You just check this. Danny Nikolic's biggest win?
I'm not too certain on that, but certainly more popular.
One of the, well,
this today.
And Barry is stuck with him, but oh, by golly. there are fairy tales in racing that do come true, and there's one of them. As Alan Thomas, as he comes back to scale, there's Danny Nikolic. He's going out to start after today. He's been a wonderful horse. And as you and I were saying earlier on, the fact that he has been up for quite so many great campaigns, performed so well at the highest level, and he's so strong. Nothing's gone wrong.
Well, he's a sound horse, Graham, all the way, and of course it just speaks volumes. Of course, he's expected to take over the role from his deceased sire, Brave Warrior, and of course, what better horse to be able to take over like he did. That was a courageous win today, and he's a lovely type of horse, lovely, placid, sound horse, and of course, Falvalon, 2 great assets now for Queensland racing.
The run of Falvalon, I can't get over.
He did, Graham. It was a totally different role to what I expected. He sort of jumped and he got away a bit ordinary, shuffled back a little bit through the field, worked his way into the clear, and sort of come onto the scene alongside of the Show a Heart. And of course, there was a number of them all charging for the line at that time, and of course, those two put their heads out, going to the line, and as Danny Bagor said, Falvalon would run the 1400. I have my doubts about it, but ridden that way, he certainly did.
And Kingsgate, cheeky run, wasn't it?
Yes, well, Brian York.
Wide all the way?
Yes, I asked him, was he a forgotten horse, and he said, possibly he is, but he said, I give him a good chance in the race.
You know,
so,
I was saying to Barry Miller